great classic.
We can't get enough, but make no mistake,
Writing that stuff is tough. Sublime in its scope, no thing is more artful.
It deserves honors and lauded by the cardinal.
The play is just perfect.
Nothing is wrong.
Except that it's almost 2 hours too long. The play is still great, so we need not repeat it.
But you need to be Albert Einstein just to read it.
No, don't get us wrong. We love William Shakespeare.
But in this new century, he's not very clear.
Yet only in reference to him, our great hero, do we pull the bard back to our level, 0.
We've shortened the play, changed some names, made it rhyme. No more of that blank verse. We don't think you'd mind.
A rhyming tetrameter is thought quite useful.
But could make the play sound a bit Dr. Seussical.
What's wrong with that? Why, as sure as we're standing, Seuss is good too, and most folks understand him.
Now don't get the notion that the Seussification of Romeo and Juliet is our one main intention.
We'd never do that.
No, we wouldn't.
Oh no, and that's why we're bothering telling you so. A prologue is given to the top of the play.
A paragraph giving the whole plot away.
It must be important. There must be a reason for Shaky to put it there.
Leslie's just teasing.
Our prologue's dress. Address the. Our prologue's addressed, so let's watch and see
This lamentable,
horrible,
gross comedy. Tragedy. Verona's the place where this play is picked. 2 families live there, and man, were they ticked. Their ancient grudge match happened before the story, but rekindled hatred made their feud more gory. Shh! Straight from the lines of those mentioned above, Pops Kid 1, Pops Kid 1. It's okay. And Kid 2. And they fell in love. Kid 1 and Kid 2 later each took their own life. As a result of their parental strife. The families to fighting and feuding were fettered, but somehow the death of their kids made it better. The families were pals now. They don't go on hikes. Mud wrestle. Play lawn darts. And pedal their bikes. Now, we're not saying that taking your life is an antidote to family tumult and strife. That's an idea that sure can make plays sell, but in real life it just does not work out well. So kids, never try this. Forget what you've heard. We're trained professionals, and we're insured.
Just a reminder, this interpretation takes nothing from Dr. Seuss as inspiration. Our thoughts are our own, as I stand alone and play on this xylophone 8-bell trombone.
In this corner here are Simpson and Gregory from the House of Capitula, and they were born Angry. And representing the House of Lord Monotone, Abraham Balthazar, tenor, and
Excuse me, did you bite your thumb at us, sir?
I did bite my thumb in hers. See the pus there?
I think your pus mocks us.
Do you have a quarrel?
No, I don't yet. Only this simple moral. We serve Lord Monotone, as you must know, and all monotones have on their bellies an O. Nothing's more fashionable. What could be better?
Nothing except that you picked the wrong letter.
Capitulates all have an X on our tummies. And if you don't have one, you're probably a dummy.
Do you mean a dummy with a capital D?
That's what I meant. That's what I meant indeed.
Draw if you be men, you ex-bellied fools! Now to our anger you've added the fuel!
A giant brawl started, you wouldn't believe it.
Bring me my long sword, the one that cuts deep. And while I'm waiting, I'll yell, Monotone, you're a creep!
You villain capitula, I'm more the man. You're the creepiest creep in the land.
Creepiest creep? Does he have a point there?
He's lying, my love. You must never surrender.
Enter the prince, royal and wise. He's had about all he can take of these guys. A crusader for peace, he stops the fight, and everyone listens because they know he's right. He pauses to make the most eloquent speech.
Will you jerks knock it off? I've been trying to sleep.
Upon hearing the prince's great message of virtue, the crowd all dispersed. It was almost past curfew. Only Lord and Mrs. Monotone stayed.
Where's our Romeo? I've not seen him all day. Why wouldn't he fight in the brawls like all the others?
He spends his time daydreaming. Why should he bother?
Show me a mistress that is passing fair, where I may read who passed that passing fair. She is too fair, too wisely too fair. It must be unfair to be passed at the fair. Because the fairs, they don't care who's passing them rarely. Even the fair who pass rarely, but barely. My love is fair, stripped bare, and cooked rare. But fair you can steal my bliss. So I despair.
That was young Romeo, kid number one. But as we can see, he's not having much fun. Perhaps he could use some red Seussical fruit juice. It's the best juice when your mind's on the loose. Guaranteed for 10,006 uses, and it's nothing like old Dr. Seuss's. Nor is our play, which can stand on its own. Just thought we'd remind you before you go home. Drink Seussical.
Meanwhile, at the capitulate pad, there's a suitor for Julie, and he's with her dad.
Capitulate! I am the man for your daughter.
I don't think you'll do.
But who could be harmed? Besides that, I brought you some peppermint candy.
Does he have a point there? I think you'll be dandy. We'll have a banquet. Young man, go and get all of these people whose names I have written.
Before I can find all these people and greet them, I need to find help from someone who can rate them.
Cause fair doesn't care who's passing them rarely. Even the fair who pass rarely, but barely. My love is fair, stripped bare, and cooked rare. But fair Cupid steals my bliss, so I despair.
Romeo, I know your heart has been broken, because on this matter you've endlessly spoken. And I've tried my best to be philanthropic, but cousin, I think you've exhausted the topic. This tether to sadness, I think you must cut. Or if not, will you please just shut up?
Romeo, it is so rare to forbear.
Hey buddy, what's up? Can we help you there?
Sure enough, if there is help, then I need it. Because I've got this list here and I just can't read it. To find a strong reader is what I've been hoping.
I'll read it to you. It'll keep me from moping. These folks can come to Capitula's party. Smarty Matino and his boy named Artie, Rockbuck Billy and Buck Billy Buck, and Lady McDicky McDuffy McDuff, Sunny Son Daly and his pal Baloo, John Jimmy Jack Jamerson from Kathmandu, Mercutio Winnie Fred Winnie Waters, Old Uncle Perk and his 96 daughters, Dave from Topeka and Lady from Ripple, Rosalie and Valentine Livia Tibble. Anyone named Gordy or Tim or Melissa can come to this bash. If you can't, then we'll miss you. This party sounds great.
It's like the best of the best.
If you're not a monotone, come be our guest.
Romeo, we've got to crash this wingding. There are sure to be beauties to make even you sing.
This party will never cure my broken heart, but I'll go along with you to take the part.
Meanwhile, back at the capitular place, we meet Juliet full of splendor and grace.
I'm sorry, but we must take a slight intermission. We have technical issues. Right back.
At the capitular place, we meet Juliet full of splendor and grace.
Oh, Juliet! Nurse, where is Juliet? Now, where could she be? I want my daughter, so dear to me. Oh, little plum dumpling, oh, sweet pudding pie. Where's my fragrant blossom? Come out, don't be shy. Oh, little monkey, now sweet chimpanzee, it's not conquered hiding you weasel. How now? Who calls? Get up off the floor. It's your mother just waiting just outside your door. Mom? Yes, it is I, your own dearest mother. I've been called to say by your sisters and brothers. I meant to say, just what I said when I meant, that I am your mother 100%. I suppose this is a moment I'll cherish. Juliet, you are to marry young parents. I'm not yet 14. Is there some room for doubt? Well, I married young. Well, look how I turned out. He's so handsome, he's a man of wax. Here is his picture. We're having a party, and there you can eat him. He's so delicious, you just want to eat him.
On their way to the party, Benvolio and Romeo meet up with their friend Clifford Deacon First Folio, Carmichael's Zanzibar, Petruchio, Zip Zip Shred, also known as Mercutio.
What?
On their way to the party, Benvolio and Romeo meet up with their friend Clifford Deacon First Folio, Carmichael's Zanzibar, Petruchio, Zip Zip Shred, also known as Mercutio.
Okay, well.
Mercutio!
Now, I think you can see by this point in the play, there isn't a single possible way that our show could have taken on Sue's attributes. Why, we'd sooner put bounced berry beans in our boots.
Forget this girl who won't return your affection. Dance with some others. Make a new selection.
Yes, gentle Romeo, we must see you dance.
My heart is too heavy. There isn't a chance.
You lovesick dreamer. Your dreams aren't all dreamt. Each man sees a new day. You're not exempt. You want to live your whole life in a hole. I know what I know, and I'm telling you so. A life should be filled with adventure and bliss. That's why I'm bothering telling you this.
There, gents. There's plenty to eat, and ladies will dance despite corns on their feet. Corn-footed feet are the best feet for dancing, and if I were a youngster, you bet I'd be prancing. Wait a minute, I might go dance now. Could that be true? Do I have a point there? I certainly do. Wait a minute. Good evening there, gents. There's plenty to eat, and ladies will dance despite corns on their feet. Good evening, such a party and whisper sweet tales in the young ladies' ears. Have a good time and enjoy these young years. Wait a minute, could that be true? Darnation, blast this infernal recapitulation.
My name's Bubba Bubba. That girl's big. My name is Dumb Bubba.
My monotone alarm gave the alert. I keep it hidden here in my shirt. It detects monotones and it's never wrong. And this one is fooling where he don't belong. This brazen and trespasser needs to be sent.
Dear nephew Sybil, did you lose this mission?
Uncle, your house has a monotone there?
Leave him alone. Wow, does he have nice hair.
Uncle, that's Romeo, monotone's son.
Lighten up, boy. I'm not done having fun. I know not to kill him unless fill you with sorrow. Look on the bright side. There's always tomorrow.
Please don't think I'm forward, but I think you're hot.
I can't see his face. Is it worth it or not?
I have 12,062,060 hormones, and all of them want you to kiss me.
Hey, you're kind of cute. Here, hold my gum first. It's raspberry, lima bean, Seussical fruit, bratwursts.
Hey, wow, that is good tasting gum.
You hung.
Who is your mom, if I make you so bold? Quickly, please tell me before I get old.
Her dad is the host who bought my main course to shoeing. Her mother is no other than Lady Capitulate. Juliet is her name, and she is the fairest. But don't get any ideas. She's married Paris.
She's a capitulate. What rotten luck.
Romy, we're out of here. This gig is up. We mustn't stay here. We have to go. Romeo.
What is his name?
There are those who call me Romeo.
Needless to say, Romy's heartache was done. He met a new girl and well, she had moved on. All of the guests from the banquet had parted, but not young Romeo. He was just getting started.
How could I leave her when she holds my heart? My most important is blood-bumping chest body part.
That's where I'm gonna go.
But I saw him heading back towards the feast.
Well, that can't be right. His bed is due east.
I'm telling you, he did not go back to bed.
My friend, no offense, but you need a new head.
Coming back to this place may seem capricious, but I just can't help myself. She's gorgy-olicious.
Testing, 1, 2, check, check. Is this thing on?
She speaks to herself through her self-speaking horn. No thing is more useful to speak private stuff to. It makes it all louder so that others can know too.
Romeo, baby, oh, buck. Wherefore, though, I just can't get enough. Forsake your name, or else I'll forsake mine. But if I forsake mine, there's a $10 fine. My tap dancing lessons will probably get canceled. No more TV, root beer floats, no more Seinfeld. I might get grounded for 3 or more hours, so if there's names done, let's make it yours.
Oh, Juliet, you're a pearl of great price. You're like 2 pearls, only much, much more nice. You might be like 3 pearls, shiny and rare, but 4 pearls, I think I'd be pushing it there.
Who is that? Oh, Romeo, is that you?
Yes, it is I, Romeo, that is true. I heard your whole speech through your horn, and I love you, my love, just as sure as you're born.
Let's find the preacher.
Let's get hitched tomorrow. Enough of this fighting.
This feuding.
This sorrow. Kiss me once more and send my lips to heaven.
I can't more tonight. It's past 11.
Well, it couldn't hurt if we kissed through the horn. Then we'll elope when the sun lights the morn.
Romeo ran to the home of Monk Larry. Not Monkey Larry, he's not quite that hairy. Just a monk, and the monkiest one that Romeo knew and could get the job done.
Oh good, Monk Larry, I'm so glad you're here.
Where else would I be? I've not left you in years. You sure are chipper. Last time I saw you, you were blubbering open and singing the blues.
Yeah, that was the old me. I'm new and improved. I'm a hip-hop and happy, cool, righteous dude.
How can I help get my dues filled with glee?
I need your consent, Monk. Will you marry me?
Listen, punk, I'm alone. Don't you get it? I live all alone, and I'm wearing a habit.
No. There's a girl that I've met as of late. She's the daughter of Capitulate. Our love is true.
Are you sure?
Yes, indeed. 190% guaranteed.
If I marry the girl to the monotone dude, it may end the war. All this troublesome feud live. Okay, my young pup, I'll tie you right now. But if you're eloping, then you'll need a thought.
So, Romeo never came home late last night.
He never came home, and he's still out of sight. Now Tybalt, the nephew of Capitulate, challenges him to a bumballoon fight.
A bumballoon fight? That's the worst!
Yeah, I know.
That would mean curtains for poor Romeo. Tybalt's the best bumballoonist around. I've seen him bumballoon 20 men down. I could hold my own at true bumballooning, but lovesick young Romy's been too busy crooning.
Here he comes now. Hey, Romy, what gives? You didn't go back to the place that you live.
There's an optometrist whose name is Cupid. He's opened my eyes and made me less stupid. I met a new girl, and she's the best of the best. She's passed the Romeo hot mama test.
Has anybody seen Romeo monotone? I need to see him before I go home.
Hey there, not bad. She's a fine catch, old son.
I guess I was picturing someone more young.
Wow, she's a babe, all right. Look at those girls. What? Are you mental? That's not the new girl.
Juliet, my mistress inquires about you, but I think she's missing a half dozen screws. As her nurse, I must ask, what makes you so great? Why do you deserve Miss Capitulate?
I make a great milkshake. All my friends say so.
That's good enough for me, so where shall we meet you?
We'll meet on Larry's place later today. He'll marry us there, and then we'll say hooray!
I love small weddings. What could be humbler?
Excuse me there, miss. Can I have your number?
So Romeo went back to Monk Larry's house. Not a creature was stirring. Not even a... It's a schnozzel-nosed dodrant, one of the tamest of lint-eating rodents. He lives in my sleep with this lint-eating rabbit. Both of them eat clean my stinky bad habit.
I'm just so nervous. My stomach's a wreck. Where could they be?
Just a sec. I'll go check.
I do not like his stinky clothes. I do not like his schnozzled nose. I do not like them near or far. I do not like them in a car. I do not like them in a tunnel. I could not push them through a funnel. I only love the girl I met. Hey, here she comes. Hi, Juliet.
Sorry that we were late in getting here. I used 8 cans of spray in my hair, so don't let a match.
No, I won't. I vow.
So, where's the monk?
Oh, for crying out loud.
I'll go and find him. I think I know where. He'll be back in a jiffy, so never despair.
Well, I couldn't find Juliet anywhere. Hey, this girl looks good. How about marry her?
Here's Juliet, you knucklehead monk.
Settle down, Tiger! I don't need this punk! Okay, kneel down. Now let's make this quick. I gotta floss my cat, so he won't stay. Both of you, make sure your rings are all switched. You may now kiss the bride. I pronounce you Pitch.
Brody and Jay went out happily married. They both yelled, hooray! And then our face hurried. But all was not happy in this neighborhood. Mercutio and Tybalt were up to no good. It happened they both came to a place where they stopped. And they stood, nose to nose, face to face.
I'm an east-going Tybalt, I say. You're blocking my path. You're right in my way.
I am Mercutio. I always go west. So you'd better step aside if you know what's best.
Did you not hear the words from my mouth? I will budge an inch to the north or the south.
I challenge you then to a bum balloon battle.
You think you can beat me? Pass. Then a battle.
You want to bum balloon poor Romeo.
Yeah? So what's it to you?
Hold on there, fellas. This isn't the way. Tybalt, we're practically kin. I'll explain.
When I'm finished here, one more victim to go. His name starts with an R and ends in Romeo.
Come on, guys. Quit fighting. That's just as bad as putting chameleons on top of plaid. Ah! I'm Caramba! I've been bum ballooned!
I am the victor of this lame buffoon!
Mercutio! Romeo!
Friend, are you dying?
Oh no, I'm just fine. And am I blind?
Ah! Let me pull this bum balloon from your breast.
Please, I prefer that you call it my chest.
Chest, breast, whatever.
Prepare to die, Romeo. I hold a grudge.
Jeez, this stuffed bum balloon's really a pain.
With my own balloon, I have been slain.
What in the world? Crap! How did this happen?
You caught me off guard. I was too busy yapping.
Romeo, run, or you're a sitting duck.
Oh no, I'm fortune's fool and the plaything of luck.
Get out of here.
What happened here? I'd like to explore the reason there's two dead guys here on the floor.
Tybalt here bumped with his good friend Mercutio, then got his bell rung by poor sweet young Romeo.
Oh, Tybalt! My brother's son's cousin 4 times removed. Kingsman Tybalt lies dead on the floor. Romeo! Must I? To even the score!
Easy there, girly girl. I call the shots. I am the prince here, believe it or not. I'll banish young Romeo from fair Verona as soon as I finish this slice of bologna.
Come back.
So, Romeo has to go skip town or else. The prince might find out and put him on a shelf. We see here young Juliet, she thinks and sits.
I'm wife to a banished guy. Man, that's the pits.
Yeah, and that's not all, because there's more pits in store. Here come her parents through her bedroom door.
Since poor Tybalt Staffield's all our hearts sorrow for bumping your wedding day up to tomorrow.
This is the double roast pit situation. I'm victim of my father's capitulation. I can't marry Paris because I've got a husband. Sure, that's a stuck on Buzz Island. I need to get help. If I don't, then I'm sunk. This is a job for Larry the Monk. Monk Larry, you've entered my bedroom, but how?
Check the script, Julie. It's my bedroom now.
Oh, is that because this is the magic of theater?
Yes, my child. She's got less brains than a seal.
Gentle Monk Larry, I need some assistance. My wedding's tomorrow, despite my resistance. To Romeo you'll recall, I'm now wed, but they'll have me wed Paris.
Not if you're dead. Listen, I got a plan, but it takes guts. And you must eat 2 of these death-making nuts. These death-making nuts, they make you look dead. Paris can't wed if the bride's dead in bed. The fact that you're living will not be understood, because these nuts were good. Then after the funeral, in a few days, you'll wake up with Romeo far, far away.
How'll Romeo know that I'm not really croaked?
I'll send him an email. I'll tell him our joke. In your tomb, when the last tread has been tried, Romeo will sneak in and collect your body.
I'll take the nuts when evening has come.
And I'll send an email to Romeo.com.
The Monk sent his email with details attached, but Romeo missed it because his PC crashed. He never learned Juliet was faking disaster.
Shucks, now I can't play double sneak blaster.
Surely by now you can see that is true. That our play has nothing, with Dr. Seuss has nothing to do.
We'll say it again in case you were snoozing. It never dawned on us to make this a Seuss thing.
Later that night, Juliet ate the nuts.